How's it going, ladies and bruises? Up, I'll be Sixkilla. Welcome back to Yakuza Like a Dragon. We have side missions to do still. We're heading to Pocket Cafe to get hot water for a baby. I'm really concerned whenever I hear a baby noise that it's going to be like the other Yakuza game where there's that shop where the adults pretend to be babies. Do you remember that? If we go in there and it's a bunch of Yakuza officers pretending to be babies, it's going to freak me out, man. How strong are these guys? Shit. Okay, they're not that bad. They're not that bad. It's fine.
Have fun with this.
Alright, that's two down.
Cool. Get serious. Check this out. Take your best shot. You're in it now.
Dude, that was brutal.
Let's go.
Finish him.
Nice.
Alright, piece of cake. Let's keep moving. Let's get some water. Didn't mean to just smash into the wall. I need hot water for that baby. Maybe I can ask for some.
Sup?
Hey, there's been a childbirth nearby and they need some hot water. Think I could trouble you for some? That's quite serious. I'll prep some right away. Wait just a moment. Sure, thanks. Yes. Alright, got the hot water. Better get back to Oshima. Let's go. Don't get run over, don't get run over, don't get run over. And we're good. And there was another one over by Hamako's brothel place. We should probably head over there as well. And then we'll continue the main story, which is, you know, taking us a little while now, I must admit. We've been farting around a lot, but that's how we do. I'm back. Kasuga-san, I'm ready on my end. Did you get the hot water?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it right here. Hot water and towels? Perfect, let's go. Oh my god, it's gonna be adults, isn't it? It's gonna be like just like that last one.
Hey, are you alright? Is there anything we can do to... Huh?
Fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Oh, Susumu-chan, you're so needy. Okay, time for Baba.
What the?
That reaction.
You're the fuckers with the baby formula.
That's the dude who threatened Oshima. What the hell's going on?
Oh.
Sorry to bother you, boys. Yo, let's go.
Yes, goodbye.
Not so fast, Chief.
Uh-oh. What?
You got balls stepping into my big comfy crib. Think you can waltz in here and spoil our fun?
No, we were just gonna leave.
Come on, boys. Let's pacify this bitch.
Sir.
Let's pacify this bitch.
Come on.
Gundawara family. Okay. Patriarch. Holy crap, he's a patriarch? Oh, great.
Have fun with this.
Burn.
Let's go. Weak.
You're in it.
Let's go.
Alright, take him out.
Get serious. Yeah. Don't get cocky. Come on now. You're weak.
Alright, we took out the patriarch.
Yeah.
You're on your own now.
You are. Better luck next time.
20 grand. Hell yeah.
I feel the stats going up.
Not bad.
Thanks.
Apologies for barging in here, but this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
Huh? I'm listening.
Well, actually...
I get it. You thought my crying was from a real baby.
Yes, we're really sorry for ruining your, fun.
No, I wasn't aware. I'm the one who's sorry.
Huh?
These days, a crying baby's more likely to get scowls than anything else. To think you'd do that for a baby you don't even know.
Aw.
What are your names?
Ichiban Kasuga.
Masato Oshima.
I see. Fine names, both of you. My name's Susumu Gondawara. Seems my men troubled you for some baby formula. Boys, get these two some new baby formula on the double.
Yes, sir.
Sweet. This dude's the patriarch? Here I was thinking I saw everything the Yakuza world had to offer.
Oh, well, we're actually quite all right on the baby formula. Please, no need to trouble yourselves. I step out of the house for a quick errand, and I'm gone for an eternity. My wife's gonna kill me.
Ah, come on. You'll just be a little late. Your old lady that scary?
Apparently.
No, she's just been a little strained lately. I've been working my butt off for the sake of our child, but all she does is nag at me.
Masato-chan, do you understand how hard it is to raise a kid? Have you ever bothered to help your wife, even just a little?
What?
Like, just holding a baby's a lot of work. You have to support their neck until they can keep their head up on their own. Lots to look out for, no matter how small the task. Babies are weak, delicate creatures, very fragile. You can't blame your wife for being a little stressed out.
Huh.
That's right. Saya-chan's telling the truth. When us babies get our milk, we gotta burp, so we need a little back pat. There's all sorts of shit like that.
Now that you mention it,
How eloquent,
is
thank you.
always doing those things.
When they start crying in the middle of the night, I have no clue why, nor do I know how to stop it.
Hey, it's our job to cry. Doesn't matter if it's the middle of the night. We'll cry when we feel like it.
I see. And here I was, jealous of how she got to sleep while I was out working all night.
Your wife probably hasn't had a decent night's sleep since the little one came into the picture, you know?
And even if she does get a sec to rest, you never know when she's gonna have to get back up. Sounds pretty frickin' exhausting.
Oh.
Masato-chan, you should sit down and talk with your wife.
That's what I
I'm
said.
sure it's hard for both of you, but your relationship's probably strained right now because neither of you have taken the time to hear each other out.
You're right. I guess at some point I started to think I was the one having the tougher time. But I never thought about how my wife was feeling. I'm gonna talk to my wife when I get home. I'll make sure we raise our kid right. I'm a father, after all.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Just don't try to do everything yourself. Families gotta support one another.
Go on. Hurry back to your wife and make things right. You got this baby's approval, so I'm sure you'll do just fine.
Thank you.
You big weirdo.
I'll be going now.
Thank you big strange
Best
man.
of luck.
Well, all's well that ends well, I guess.
You bet.
Boss, sorry we're late. We bought the formula.
Ooh. Well then, why don't we drink to the man who became a proper father? Join us, why don't you?
Huh? Me?
That's right. No need to be shy.
Okay, whatever.
Sure. What the hell?
Yeah,
Yes man is here. Bottoms up.
That's God's work right there. What do you think? Good shit, ain't it?
Yeah, ain't half bad.
Right. Boys, 2 more baby bottles, room temp.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's say we enjoy this second bottle good and proper.
Huh?
Boys, get this man a diaper.
Oh no.
Yes, sir.
Yo, hold up. I didn't say shit about wearing a...
Hey, what the hell, man? Let me go. Yo, if you don't cut it out, I'll...
Oh.
Our patient went up. Like, oh, he's a pound mate now. That's cool. Is he gonna come in a diaper? He is, isn't he? When you summon him, he's gonna come in a diaper. Fucking lovely. Alright, see me right here. We're gonna do this main mission, then we'll go back and do the other one. Because it's right here. It's right here.
They charge 5 million yen just to start a lease?
And then it's 500K every month? Even on Soapland wages, how the hell can she afford that?
And take a look at this. They've got a program called the Excellent Course.
Entry fee 20 million? Then $1 million a month? What in the actual fuck?
I hope that's one good VIP room.
Don't tell me her dad's enrolled in the Excellent Course.
I can't imagine he is.
Oh, I could see Nanoha signing him up for the most expensive option. She'd totally do that. Her father is the only family she has. He's the reason she got a job at a big corporation. And he's the reason she works for me now. He raised her all by himself. He means everything to her. It doesn't surprise me at all that she'd pay any price to keep him comfortable. I mean, I knew she put him somewhere expensive, but this is just crazy. No matter how much you love someone, you've got to set some boundaries.
I'm starting to think this was never about a guy she was dating. You wanted us to investigate her because you were worried about her. Am I right?
Yes, I was worried. I worry about all my employees. But once they clock out, I can't help them. And I hate that. Especially the girls who have such troubled pasts. You never know if they're doing okay or not. That's why I'm strict about how much time they take off. I worry.
So you have a good reason to keep them working so much. And here I thought you were just a huge asshole.
I guess you can stop your investigation now. She might be putting herself in danger. But if she's doing it for her dad, I really have no right to interfere. It's her life.
In any case, I don't think she's seeing anyone on the side.
No?
I mean, when we saw her today, she looked miserable. She was definitely telling you the truth when she said she wasn't feeling good.
My guess is she's suffering from a ton of stress.
From work?
Oh, I think it's something else.
Yeah, this place is dodgy as balls. Sketchy, sketchy, sketchy.
Nanoha is her father's guarantor. I'm sure of that. It doesn't make any sense that she wouldn't be allowed to see him. And you guys saw her pay $2 million to a rep from the home?
Maybe that wasn't the entire bill. Maybe she still owes them money. And until she pays, they won't let her see her dad.
That's fucked up.
But it might be true. Nationwide, more than 1 out of every 5 people is elderly. And there are lots of crooked businesses trying to cash in on that. Even if an establishment looks legit on the surface, you never know what might be lurking underneath.
Let's break in there.
I think I know what happened. They accepted her dad, told her she could pay the entry fee in installments, and then once he moved in, they wouldn't let her see him until she paid it off in full.
Why pull that shit?
Just to get her to pay it off quicker. They don't care what she has to do to earn it. They just want their money as soon as possible.
That's just so cruel.
Plenty of bastards in the world who do it without a second thought.
No wonder her health is bad. Who could deal with that kind of pressure?
And by taking time off, she'll lose income.
And she'll get
end
further
up being
behind.
late on her payments.
Damn. At that rate, she'll never get to see her dad.
Nope. And there's another thing that could happen that's even worse.
You could die.
What's that?
Depending on what the contract says, if she misses a payment, they could kick her dad out and not return any of her money.
After she's been working herself to the bone just to pay them?
And honestly, who the hell knows if they're really providing good care in that place? Hardly anyone's allowed inside, so there's no oversight.
Surely they have to
Seems
inspect
me
it
like
and
they
stuff,
can do
right?
Whatever they
Someone?
damn well please, even to the residents who are paid up.
I don't understand how they get away with this shit.
Please, none of us needs to understand it. All that matters is saving Nanoha's dad.
You don't have to beg us. We work for you, dude.
Boss, we can't save him. There's no way. Sure, we all want to, but... I mean, they won't even let the guy's own daughter in. The place is pretty much on lockdown. I just don't see a way around that.
I think I see a way around it.
What?
Boss, you okay with us working a second job?
Huh?
The three of us could work at Sunlight Castle for a bit.
You want to infiltrate the place by getting jobs there?
How do we get them to hire us?
Well, we're sort of buddies with that guy Kanbei over at Hello Work. Let's get him to help us.
Yes! It's a great idea. I'll call Kanbei and make it happen. I think we can do this. We can save Nanoha's father.
Yes, we're a hero. Just like we always wanted to be. Ichiban, you're a hero. Alright, let's go. Okay, so Hello Work's there. I want to go to this mission here. So let's hit Hello Work on the way. And then try and work our way over to that mission over there before we come back and do the next main mission. We've got to try and organise it so that we get the maximum amount done. Leave me alone, you lot. You're not worth fighting. Too weak. Too weak. Pathetic. Anything hidden out here? This looks like the kind of place you'd hide something, doesn't it? Oh well, we'll check it out later. Hey. It doesn't matter if you want to work there. I can't just invent jobs. Especially not Sunlight Castle. It's a fancy retirement home with best-in-class staff. They wouldn't even post openings through Hello Work. So you're saying you can't get us jobs there? Sorry, but no.
Damn.
Well, I can't get you directly employed by Sunlight Castle, but there might be a way as contractors. Contractors? Their full-time staff doesn't do a lot of the menial jobs. The caretakers are employees. But they go through a temp agency for the rest. It's an agency exclusively for caretakers.
Wow.
So if I can get on that list, I'll be able to get into Sunlight Castle. Not even contractors are going to get in if they have all of 0 experience. That rules out Kasuga-kun, of course. Adachi-san too. Unless you're hiding caretaker work. Man, don't get my hopes up like that. But, Nanba-san, you have potential.
Huh?
Me? Why him? Nanba-san, your resume says you're an ex-nurse. That's the kind of experience they look for. You could get into Sunlight Castle pretty easily. Nice. Adachi-san used to be with the police. Then how about this? Hey, you got an idea? If you could leverage your police experience, a security guard post might be a shoo-in. I can introduce you to the company that runs Sunlight Castle Security.
Yeah.
Security's right up my alley, I got this. Wait a sec, I'm the only one left in the cult? There's gotta be an agency for me too. Kasuga-san, you're an ex-Yakuza, so... Yakuza in retirement homes, well... Oh, what about this? Actually, couldn't we do security as well then? Ex-Yakuza? Same kind of job, really? Isn't it?
Hey, Sonny. Don't recall seeing you around. Are you new?
Yeah, I'm from a temp agency. Name's Nanba.
How nice to have a new doctor. Wonderful.
Actually, I'm a nursing assistant, and just temporarily.
You say you do physical therapy? Sounds fun.
Listen, Granny, let me ask you. There's a guy living here named Makoto. You know him by any chance? He's pretty old, has a daughter.
Oh, what time are we having breakfast?
She had her pills already, has she? She's a bit loopy.
It's already past noon.
Oh, here is fine. Thank you, officer.
Hey, did you find anything out?
Nope. I haven't seen any guys who were
It's a
likely
nice
to be
uniform.
Nanoha's dad.
I gotta say, the care in this place actually seems pretty damn good. There's plenty of staff. Their medical equipment is top-notch.
They've got a security system, and guards, too. They ain't skimping on safety.
How many times do I have to tell you? I want these toilets so clean you'd let your mother drink out of them. Put some elbow grease into it, for goodness sake! Stop slacking off!
What's our job,
I'm
then?
the only one on toilet duty.
Why do you think? Well, you're not qualified to do anything else.
Did you find her dad?
Nah, not even a lead. You find anything?
The only thing I've seen all morning is toilets. That woman's a slave driver.
Maybe her dad's in a special room for the Excellent Course residents.
Oh yeah, that crazy expensive program.
Doubtful. I found out more about that program. It has super strict requirements. I don't think she would have met them. For example, you have to do a bunch of interviews to qualify.
Interviews?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what they ask, but I bet it's all about your family and social standing. Rumor has it, the program only lets in big shots from the financial sector. So, even if she had the money, I don't think she would pass the interviews.
I see.
Still, none of us have seen this special room yet, right?
No, because how are we supposed to do that? Well, obviously, they're gonna have their best security on the Excellent Course residents. I heard only full-time staff are allowed to work with that clientele.
But where the hell are those residents kept?
Top floor, and to get up there, you need one of the full-timers' keycards.
Hey! Quit chatting and get back to work!
Yes, ma'am, right away.
Please don't beat me up. We need to steal a full-timer keycard then.
Good work. Bet you didn't know toilet cleaning could take up a whole day, did you?
So
Depends how many toilets there are, you.
That's what you need in a place this big. You're gonna have to pick up the pace tomorrow.
We didn't toilet hard enough today? Today was a silver star day, but I need you to toilet twice as hard tomorrow.
We still need to do the top floor, don't we?
That floor is for Excellent Course residents. It's, off limits to us contractors.
Oh, damn it. I think I forgot something in the bathroom. Mind if I go get it?
Fine, but get it together. You're a mess.
It's true.
I'm so sorry. You can go on ahead and I'll catch up, ma'am.
Yeah, just hurry up.
What's the plan? We're gonna beat him up and take his pass? Take his key? Well, we're gonna get snapped. We're totally gonna get caught. The excellent area for excellent people.
No need to be scared, ma'am. Just relax.
What's so bad about the excellent area? What do they do to you in there?
It'll be over soon. Good night now.
God. Sounds horrifying. Alright, knock him out.
What the hell?
Yikes. Big yikes. We gotta get in there. Hey, guys.
Okay.
Yo, Kasuga. You're late. Putting some extra polish on those bathrooms?
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Wait, where's Nanba? Still working, I guess. Wasn't expecting you guys to take this job so seriously. That said, we're gonna find some info or some proof pretty soon. Yeah, I saw something weird at the excellent room, though. You got up there? What was weird? Hey guys, I'm so tired I could just die right here. Well, Kasuga was just saying he caught on to something suspicious. Can you put off dying for a few more minutes?
Hold on.
I can't. I know I'm being a baby, but can't we save it till tomorrow? I'm tired as fuck, and they want me to come in early tomorrow. This old woman just passed away, so I have to do all this crazy stuff.
What was that?
What? What is it? Was that the woman with purple hair? Yeah. How did you know? They killed her? It's crazy to even think this, but it has to be. That woman was killed. In the excellent room.
What?
The excellent room? You sure? I didn't see it happen, but that has to be it. Why would they kill their own customers? Well, death just means no more income, doesn't it? Not if they cover up the death.
No.
Not necessarily. You could scam their pension payments, for instance. Pension? Yeah, someone old dies, but you don't report their death and just keep on going with your life. You hide the body somewhere, and the dead person's pension and medical insurance payments keep rolling in. You're saying that institution could be stealing money. Can they do that? Look at this. I checked it out. There's a safe in the back of the security room that has all the residents' bank books and seals in it. For the residents, I'm sure it was peace of mind to know they were kept under lock and key. But if they have that stuff on hand, it's super easy to get at the money. And if someone dies, it frees up the room for the next sucker. Every time a patient dies, they increase profits.
What?
What the hell? I recognize those two. These guys are from the security company. How do you know them? They're both Yakuza from the family that runs this place. They're Yakuza? Then that means they're Siryu clan.
Yep.
They're from the Ryudo family. One of the families serving the Siryu clan. I remember them because they used to come by and harass my girls all the time. But about 4 years ago, they got their hands into another business, and another family took over my place. I've heard of Yakuza running a security company as a front before, but I've never heard of them actually being on site themselves. Wait, what if something like Castle itself is the Siryu clan's business? In that case, it would make perfect sense for them to be scamming pensions. Okay, say they're doing this whole pension scheme. Wouldn't that mean Nanoha's dad is long dead?
No.
No, Nanoha's dad is still alive. How do you know? Remember what Nanoha said when she gave the guy the 2 million yen? You mean when we were eavesdropping on her with the phone? Yeah, the guy who took the money said something along the lines of
3 million left to go then. If you just remit that amount, 10 days from now, we can start to carry out the procedure.
Piecing that together, I think that means there's 3 million yen left. And she has 10 days to go before they carry out this procedure or whatever. Wait, that would mean if she doesn't pay the 3 million in 10 days, they'll execute her father. For real? Yeah, they're probably saying if she doesn't want him to die, then she needs to pay up.
I see.
So her dad's a hostage. But she's going to be able to take this to the cops. You think? The place is a Yakuza front. They probably already got terms with the police. It's pay up or he dies. And even if he dies, the police are just going to look the other way. And then they'll bleed his pension payments dry. It's unthinkable.
Hold on.
Hey, hold on. How many days ago did you hear that conversation? Oh shit. 10? Then if Adachi-san's hunch is right, he's going to be killed tomorrow. 3 mil. No way Nanoha could scrape that together in the state she's in. I would lend it to her if I could, but that's not the kind of money I have just lying around. Even if you did pay, these are Yakuza. They could double-cross you in a heartbeat. Well, it's down to the wire then. We have to save him, no matter what it takes. Your dad's probably in the excellent room. Let's do it. I'm sorry you got dragged into something so much bigger than I hired you for, but all the same, please. You're the only ones who can help. I beg of you. It's cool, boss. But when everyone's safe, I'll be expecting a full house bonus.
Sure.
Okay, you got it. What's a full house bonus? Is it big? It's an old Soplam custom. If they fill the house, everybody gets a bonus. And if everyone gets a bonus, everyone from the ladies to the staff goes home happy. How big is it usually? Well, the going rate was about 3,000 yen.
What?
3,000? We gotta risk our lives for 3,000? I'll have it stuffed and ready for you when you get back, so you better come back alive. Yeah, 3,000's not much, but we've gotta save the guy. Come on, we gotta save as many people as we can here. And at least we get to beat up the crap out of some Yakuza. Man, tomorrow's gonna be a mess. Let's just get some rest. Hey, you wanna make a quick side trip on the way? Where? A place I used to frequent in the bar district. You can drink and sing karaoke there. If tomorrow's going to be so messy, why not throw back one and get ready the proper way? Who's buying though? I told you, I go there a lot. I'm sure I can just get it added to my tab. Come on, just one drink. Alright, fine. But don't you get wasted on us. I know. He's such an irresponsible man, Mr. Adachi. Let's head to the karaoke bar Adachi frequents in the bar district. Sure, why the fuck not? Oh, that's where I was kind of heading before. Looks like the mission's not there at the moment though, because it's nighttime I guess. From whips to canes, we've got it all. Come to love magic for all your adult weapon needs. Whips and canes, huh? Sounds painful. Might be worth swinging by. We do need to buy some new gear. I was hoping I'd just find some new gear, but... I mean, I have found some, but... you know... We could probably do with a lot more than what we've got. We might be able to handle things much higher level than us, if we had better gear. Most of our gear slots on our party are empty. Should probably do something about that. At some stage. Not that we have a lot of money to spend on that kind of crap at the moment. And, you know, we're coping. We're coping. Hello, taxi. I've never taken a taxi. I just like running everywhere. I just like running everywhere. It's good for the old cardiovascular system, you know? Good for the heart. We are going over here, right? Can we get that far this way? I feel like we went the long way, but yeah, it'll work. I feel like we went the long way, but it'll be fine, it'll be fine. You never know what we might find along the way. That's why we gotta run everywhere, in case we come across one of those safes or something else we haven't seen yet.
The battle is on.
Level 6?
Yeah.
Aw, that's sad.
I got this.
Destroy him.
You wanna go?
Next.
Cool.
Ah, dude. Brutal. Moving on. Cut. Hey. Why does this go into an alleyway around the back? This way? No. This way. No? Weird. Let me go around this way then. Past the river. What's hiding back there? It looks like there's something behind all that. Now I'm curious and I need to know what's there. Soichi. We gotta keep an eye out for this stuff. Maybe we should just investigate the weapon shop. Is this a weapon shop? Oh, it's closed. No, it's not. It's open. Hello. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, there's long. How much money have we got? Enough. Yes, I would like to equip it now. Good. And then the bamboo broom. Yes, I'd like to equip that now. Oh, we're gonna be so strong. We're gonna be so strong. Okay, so we can get... Why is it only +1 on him? Has he already got a head thing? Let's go jackets. So then we got at least some basic equipment on everyone, you know? Loafers. Yeah, we're gonna have not much money left after this, but... Oh, he's already got a helmet. I know it's slightly... Somehow the knitted cap is 1 point better than a hard hat, but... we'll go with the iron pipe as well. Alright, now we have no money, but... We're gonna be so much stronger than we were before. It cost us like $35,000, but totes gonna be worth it. Plus, we can make more money. It's only money. Comes and goes, you know?
Is this the place you're a regular at?
Yep.
Plus, we're gonna need to be powered up for this, fighting the entire Seiryu clan, I imagine. The place is empty. Why is it empty? Where the hell is everybody?
Oh. It's just you.
Yeah, such great customer service, huh? No wonder this place is always empty.
This place? I only run it for fun. Kind of prefer it empty, in fact.
Bullshit.
Hey there, Adachi-san.
Hey, Iroha-chan.
Who are your friends?
Some guests of mine. Kasuga and Nanba.
Hey.
You never bring anyone with you. In fact, is this a first?
I guess it is, now that you mention it.
That must mean you actually like them, huh?
Hell no. You wouldn't catch me hanging with these knuckleheads unless I had to.
You're so cute when you're embarrassed.
Give me a break. Anyway, listen. I've got a request.
Hang on. Let me guess. You want me to add their drinks on your tab?
Oh, you know me so well. You mind though? I promise I'll make them come back as paying customers.
Oh, good grief. You really an ex-cop? You win this time.
Thanks, man. All right, let's get to drinking.
You said one drink. The new hangout spot for Kasuga and his party. Nice. Let's do some karaoke. Nope, we're all wasted.
Hey,
never mind.
What's up with Nanba? We barely get started and he passes out?
He's probably just tired. Can't blame him after everything we did today.
Well, tomorrow's only gonna be worse.
Thanks for that. You're a ray of sunshine.
But you know, for some reason, being around you makes it feel like it'll work itself out.
Oh yeah? You must be pretty wasted if you're handing out compliments. But I'll take it.
I'm barely even feeling a buzz.
Oh, he's drunk all right. Drunk on the rush of a hot and steamy friendship.
Iroha-chan. That was 2 feet over the line, and you know it. Don't poke an old bear, huh?
Adachi-san likes us. Feels kind of nice. Come on, Kasuga. You drunk already? I can keep going if you can. Says you. Your tab doesn't exactly look like it can keep going. Come on, don't be a narc. Should I throw back some with Adachi? Dining and fighting alongside your companions will fill your bond gauge with them. Once it's full enough, talk to said companions that survive to trigger their special side stories called Drink Links. Drink Links. Listen to your companions' troubles and lending them a hand can greatly strengthen your bond with them. As your relationship grows and your bond level increases, so does the number of jobs and skills available to your companion. This in turn will improve their abilities and give you a huge advantage in battle. Take some time to get to know your companions, fill those bond gauges, and see what surprises each Drink Link has in store. Time for a Drink Link.
Yo, Adachi-san. What's that you're drinking?
Hey, keep it down, will ya?
Why? Oh, is that convenience store sake?
Did you sneak it in?
To everyone and their mother.
You brought your own drink to a bar?
Hell yeah. cost an arm and a leg to get a good buzz going here. That's why I got this little lovely at a store down the street. You ought to do the same. Show your wallet some tender loving care.
Rather just make my own? Yeah, but I'd be upfront about it. A good drink's worth a little debt. Let's go with that one.
I just order a drink from the bar, even if it meant going into debt.
You'd go into debt just for a drink?
Hey, it's not just a drink. It's an experience. It's a chance to indulge and just let it all out, you know? Hell, you never know when a drink might change your life. It might lead you to your soulmate. And I say, the guy behind the bar who's helping provide the space for that, that guy deserves some fat stacks.
Well, you sure are a nice guy, Kasuga. Maybe I should take your advice. Actually, no. If I go into debt, I won't pass my background check.
Hey, here's a solution. I'll buy you a drink.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, kindness went up. Level 2.
Speaking of money, what they did to you
Moved
was
from
fucked
callous
up,
to
man.
indifferent.
Discharge right before your retirement?
Ah, it ain't so bad. At least I get to know I was canned for sticking it to fucking Horonouchi. My opinion, that's better than just staying on the force and turning a blind eye.
Let me see if I remember this correctly. You and Horinouchi first crossed paths during a case 20 years ago.
Yeah, and it was a nasty one. Robbery and double homicide of some sweet old couple. My team found a suspect and made an arrest. Man by the name of Kasumi. He had a mile-long rap sheet, burglaries and shit. Plus, he had no alibi for the time of the murder.
But in the end, he was innocent.
Yeah. I finally figured that out from his son.
His son?
Kasumi had a wife and kid. Kid was 5 years old at the time. His name was Takashi. Little guy told us he'd been on a walk with his dad at the time the homicides were committed. Of course, there's always a chance that the relatives will lie in hope of saving their family. So HQ was prepared to ignore Takashi's testimony. I was too at first. But the more time that passed, my thoughts kept coming back around to what the little boy said. And even after Kasumi was arrested, I kept looking into it. I finally found the owner of a cigarette shop. He told me he saw Kasumi walking with Takashi at the time of the crime. Takashi's testimony was legit all along. I contacted HQ right away and requested Kasumi's release. But Horonouchi made sure it never happened.
And he was able to do that because he was top dog at the Kanagawa police back then, right?
Yeah. And don't forget, he'd just been offered a job with the Tokyo police, so he was desperate to cover up any recent blunders like a wrongful arrest. He shipped poor Kasumi off to prison, knowing full well the man was innocent. Next thing I know, Kasumi's killed himself in his cell.
So Horinouchi was willing to sacrifice people's lives just to advance his own career. Yeah, I'm starting to understand why you got so much beef with him.
I got beef with myself, too. I'm partly responsible for what happened. If only I'd believed Takashi's testimony from the start, the arrest wouldn't have happened in the first place.
You don't know that for sure. No one else believed the testimony either.
Yeah, but I'm the one who interviewed the kid. Let me tell you, even after all this time, I still can't forget his face.
Man. But couldn't you have just leaked the fact that charges were false? You know, to the news? I gotta assume that'd be your way of atoning for Takashi-kun, right?
You're not as dumb as you look, Kasuga. That's exactly what I thought at the time.
Not sure how to feel about that.
But I screwed it up. Didn't choose the right people to leak to, so I got swept off to the license center faster than the leak got swept under the rug. Worst fuck up of my life.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Adachi-san.
Sorry. Really killed the mood, didn't I?
It's okay. A true friend doesn't care how many moods you kill.
You know, for an ex-Yakuza, you can say some cheesy shit. It's sweet.
What do you mean by that? Yakuza's all about brotherhood.
Well, all I know is if I'd had a brother like you on the force with me, my life might have turned out different.
Ah, but if the cops were anything like me, this whole country would be fucked sideways by now.
Can't argue with that.
You weren't supposed to agree with that.
Anyway, let's have another drink. On you, if you don't mind.
Fine. Hey, bartender, can we get another round?
Alright. Level up our bond. Does that mean he gets new skills or whatever? Adachi will now gain more experience when he's not in the active party. I see. How would he ever not be in the active party? How many people are we going to recruit?
Well, it's about that time, I guess.
Aw, leaving already?
Oh, sorry, Iroha-chan. We got a big day tomorrow. Yo, Nanba. You gonna crash on the bar or you want to head back?
I like the vibe of this place, though. Me coming back is another thing you can count on.
Sure. Make yourself at home. Nobody else does. And listen, take care of him.
Sorry?
Let's just say he's not usually a happy drunk. I guess that means he has a soft spot for you guys.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I know the guy. He's a good for nothing, but he's good at heart, too. So keep your friends close, you hear?
I can do that.
Hey, Kasuga. What's the holdup? Let's go.
Oh, sorry. Well, see you later.
Thanks for stopping by.
Well, that's it. I guess we're going to break in and fight the Siryu clan now. Should be a good time. If we survive. Well, let's roll. Let's head to Sunlight Castle. Oh, the side mission's right there, though. Dining at certain restaurants around Yokohama with your friends and ordering certain combinations of menu items will allow you to see what's called table talk unfold. The bond between you and participating party members will deepen, so be sure to try everything on the menu when you walk to a new restaurant with them. Oh my god. Interacting with party members to fill your bond will fill your bond gauge with them. Fill it up a certain amount and you'll trigger a drink link. Yeah, we figured that one. Let's go hit the side mission, see we're close by. It's the one I've been meaning to get to for a while anyway. I think we're going to have to fight these dudes.
Bring it on.
Oh, they're weak. So weak. And we got new gear. Is that a broom? I didn't even notice that we bought a broom. So it doesn't have to be an umbrella then, that's nice. Right, there you go, we got Bond this time. Guess I should be pushing through the main story more then. Ah! Looks like I've been missing out on some of the stats because we haven't done all the tutorials yet. But you know what JRPGs are like. They tend to keep tutorialing for the first 20 odd hours at least. Because there's always so many mechanics. So let's just chill. Let's just roll, nice and chill. Ah, right. Is it this guy? Oh, in the park. Let's see.
Ooh, check that fruit out. Didn't notice this was a persimmon tree. And damn, it's a big one, ain't it?
Hello there.
Hmm?
Are you out for a stroll too? It's the perfect weather for it.
We're up persimmon picking.
Sure.
Hey, Kana-chan?
You guys taking a walk too?
Yes,
Apparently.
staying cooped up in the house doesn't do much for one's health. So we step out for a walk from time to time.
Oh, cool.
Not like it matters. I'm going to die soon anyway. Once that persimmon falls from that tree, my life is over.
How are you tied to
go
this
again
persimmon?
with that nonsense. Sorry about that.
Nah, don't sweat it.
Well, if you'll excuse us, let's go, Kana-chan.
Apparently his soul resides in a persimmon.
Wonder if she's sick.
Presumably that's why she's in the wheelchair.
When the persimmon falls from the branch, huh?
Just tie the persimmon to the branch then. Sellotape it to the branch. Then it will never fall. Okay. Well, that cleared that out, so I guess we're going to Sunlight Castle then. Oh, we don't really have time though. I'm just gonna walk away and see if something else pops up. I think going out here might be a mistake, but I guess we'll see. You guys strong? Nope.
Okay.
That wasn't such a good bounce that time. We've had much better bounces before.
That's better. Let's go.
Finish him. That was a bit much. Oh, there you go. We got into a fight and then it popped back up. Alright, we'll check this persimmon one before we wrap the episode up. Let's do this persimmoning. Run, broom man. I'm gonna clean up the streets. Boom. Alright, give him the beat down. Oof.
That's better.
Oh, he's way stronger than the others. Jesus. Boom. Crack him with that pole as we come past. Alright. See what happens with the persimmon lady. And then we'll wrap it up.
Hey.
The kid's not with you today. What? Oh, you're the man from earlier. No, she's resting at home today. Her surgery is soon, so she's not able to go outside as often. Surgery? Kana-chan, my daughter, was born significantly weaker than most children. They get to go to school while she does her learning at the hospital. She's been receiving treatment before her upcoming surgery. On days when she was feeling better, we'd go out for a walk like last time. Despite that, it seems the routine has finally caused her to shut herself in. I had no idea. Does the surgery sound promising? Well, she's healthy enough to go through with it. But the problem is that she's losing her will to live. And that certainly complicates things. Her will to live? Yeah. One's well-being is often dependent on willpower. Even if the body is doing well, a lack of willpower will eventually drag the body down with it. Right, I guess she's gonna have to want to make it through too, huh? Exactly. I've been trying to do what I can to take her outside for walks, but it doesn't seem like it's helping. You see this tree from our home nearby, and each time she looks out the window, it's the same thing. Once that persimmon falls from that tree, my life is over. I'm starting to fear that when the persimmon does fall, her life really will fall with it. I come here whenever I can to check on the persimmon. I hope it doesn't fall before her surgery. Forgive me. I didn't mean to get you involved in this. No, I don't mind at all. My name is Shibuya, by the way. I'm Kasuga. I swing by this area pretty often too, so I'll keep an eye on that persimmon. That's very kind of you. Well, I should be going. Oh, feel bad for the guy. Better stay on that branch to her surgery, little fruit. We can't artificially make it stay there? Come on. If we just duck into this building, right, and then duck out again, that mission should pop back up, right? Karaoke! Oh, what's this? Oh, I want to do karaoke now. While strolling around town, you can collect CDs, which you can listen to at Survive Bar. God damn it. Next episode. As soon as we kick off the next episode, karaoke. Oh wait, there's no... He's not back! That's not good. And I don't see anything on the map either. Oh, that's the racing guy. Alright, we're gonna wrap this one up here. As soon as we've done a karaoke. I can use some tunes. Which CD should I play? It's the only one we got. It's 500 yen for a song. Let's do it. And then we're gonna wrap it up. Alright, karaoke. Yeah, I think it's the same as it was in the other games, right? Yep. I mean, yes, it's fine.
Guess I'm up.
Alright, what do we got? Sing. Done. Casual backup or passionate backup? Whew. Gotta be passionate backup.
Accelerate through this old highway city into the night. You by my side, your tear-stained eyes, rouge running down your cheek. But baby, tonight everything's alright. As long as you're here next to me, my sweet baby. Now let's let go of all past and our future. This night has room for only two, you and me. So come and see. I'll show you paradise tonight. Not just one kiss, not two kisses, not 100. I've got a full clip of love for you. Hold on to me, and I swear I won't let go. I'll never let you slip away from me. Machine gun kiss, let's just fall in love.
That was awesome. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Thanks for backing me up.
You're welcome. Oh wow, we're way behind. Still, that's fun. Totally worth doing. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.